when I started making these videos, I felt it was a calling for me, a godly calling to speak the truth and to get the truth out there about what's happening to my people. And I've received a lot of support over the last few months that I have been on this channel. A lot of people telling me thank you very much for what you're doing. What can we do to help? And usually I just reply, I am doing my part. I feel like I'm doing my part. But now the Citizen newspaper here in South Africa has posted an article on me that is profoundly slanderous, and all of it is based on lies. So those of you that do support me, what you can do for me now is get this out there, get this message out there. Make sure that all the organizations that support me sees this. Make sure that all of your friends or family that support me sees this. I'm gonna read to you the complaint that I have lodged at the press ombudsman because of the article that they wrote on me, and this will give you a perspective into the story. What the story is basically about is the Citizen found this online Discord server that was not created by me and not operated by me, but was some sort of a fan club for me. I was aware of the server, but I did not operate it as they say. And a lot of fake profiles with fake names and pseudonyms, avatars have posted a lot of stuff on there, and now they are trying to implicate that it is me that have done that. It's profoundly slanderous. That's why I need to get this message out there. I have lodged this complaint at the press ombudsman, and I am not quite sure how this works, so I filled in this form here, as you can see on the screen right now, and I also sent an email to one of these 4 email addresses to ask them to please look into it. I'm going to read the complaint that I sent into them right now to you. I wish to lodge a complaint because of the extreme case of slander brought against me, Willem Petzer, in the article by Mr. Daniel Friedman in The Citizen. Before I begin my complaint and before I point out all the lies posted about me inside this article, I wish it to be noted that neither The Citizen nor Mr. Daniel Friedman, the author, has ever tried to contact me before they posted the hit piece on me. Now I will name the lies posted about me one by one. The piece begins with the following subtext. Willem Petzer and Dani Barnard, 2 far-right vloggers with links to AfriForum, have had their racism exposed after their private chats were leaked. I have never in my life expressed a single far-right idea, nor did I even express any sympathy for far-right ideologies. I have always described myself as a libertarian and never endorsed or promoted any other ideology. Do you see how sneaky they are with their words? They say that our racism is exposed or Willem's racism is exposed, even though Willem did not post any single one of the so-called leaked posts that they post on this article. In the second paragraph it reads, they are Dani Barnard and Willem Petzer. Both are well known for videos seeking to highlight the plight of white farmers in South Africa and white people in general. Now, some of the videos that I do make, I talk a lot about the plight of farmers in South Africa, and I know that they are very thankful for this. And I also sometimes mention the exclusion specifically of Afrikaners from certain institutions because of BEE laws and of course because of the attack on Afrikaans. But never in my life has I ever talked about the plight of white people in general. This seems absolutely ridiculous what they are saying here. In the third paragraph it states, now a private chat group hosted by Petzer in which Barnard is an active member has been exposed by Unicorn Riot, a US non-profit media organization whose Discord leaks have exposed hundreds of thousands of Discord chats from alt-right and far-right servers, most of which were in the US, but one which was Petzer's in South Africa. Now this is the most important part here. I have never hosted the chat group in question, and even the Discord server that I do use, the one that I advertise on my channel quite regularly, which is not the one leaked by this Antifa group. Because the one leaked by this Antifa group was not created by me or hosted by me at all. and it was basically a fan club of mine that other people have created, and now the Citizen is trying to slander me with some memes that were posted by other people in a fan club of mine. But in any case, the Discord that I am in, it's called Boer Testimony, and it's always open to the public, and it's also not even hosted and operated by me. It's also operated by other people, so all of this are lies. After the third paragraph, a photo is posted captioned Willem Petzer and his wife Renee outside whites only town Urania. Now, I have no idea why they brought Renee into this, and they can slander me as much as they want, but I have no idea why they would want to bring her into this. It is absolutely ridiculous, and it really makes my blood boil. It's probably the part of this slander piece that makes my blood boil the most. If they bring something like this into this, and the funniest part is that Renee is not even my wife. That's that's ridiculous. They didn't know anything when they posted this article, and they didn't have any facts. They made everything up, even the fact that Renee is apparently my wife. Alright, after that photo, they posted a screen grab out of one of my videos captioned Willem Petzer with Adolf Hitler's racist autobiography Mein Kampf. While they failed to mention the fact that in the video from which the screenshot was taken, I was actively speaking out against Adolf Hitler by comparing his demonizing of Jews with the demonizing of Afrikaners by songs like Kill the Boer. Now, this is a very, very bad case of slander here, where they try to implicate me being a neo-Nazi, especially considering the fact that I have never expressed such ideas, and that I have many Jewish supporters, especially from Israel, viewing my channel. I just need to clear that up, that I have never expressed any National Socialist ideas. And if you can find one on my channel, if you can find anything on my channel, in any of my videos that the Citizen has posted, be welcome to share it, but there will be none, because this is all lies. After that, they continue with a string of posts, or so-called memes, of which not a single one was ever posted by myself, even though they tried to link me with it. After, the article continues with a smear campaign against Dani, Barnard and Jeremy Nell. So all of these posts are from fake profiles, from pseudonyms and people under pseudonyms, and none of them, not a single one of them, are from me. I have objectively not seen a single worse case of slander in the press in my entire life since starting reading the newspapers. I was falsely called far-right and equated to a Nazi. Given the extreme gravity of the slander against me, and the fact that my character and reputation was damaged beyond repair, with nothing but lies posted about me in the article, without a single shred of evidence, I ask kindly that the Citizen shall retract their smear piece on me. I also kindly invite Mr. Friedman to engage in recorded conversation to clear up some of the uncertainties to my faithful listeners, of whom many are Jews, and will definitely not take kindly to the Nazi connection, which is profoundly slanderous, that Mr. Friedman tried to paint me with. Now, here is some contact information on the Citizen if you wish to give them thoughts on this whole situation. You can contact them here. And also, I wish for you to spread this as far as you can, to send this to all of your friends who are my supporters and who have supported me, because you are the guys, you are the reason I go on. That is probably the reason why the press is so much against me and wants to take me down, is the fact that I have been very effective. And you guys, the support that I get from you guys, is the reason why we could have been so effective, that we have achieved what we did achieve in the last 6 months. That's unheard of. And thanks very much to the guys who support me and who view my channel, and who sends me emails of support all the time. I really appreciate every single one of you guys, especially the ones that say they are praying for me, and that they say, and the ones that say God bless me and stuff like that. I really appreciate that more than you would know, especially in a time like this when I get this profoundly slanderous pieces written on me by the media.